You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised, it happens every time, it's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind, 'cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. It started when you said hello, just did something to me. And I've been in a daze ever since the day that we met. You took the breath out of my lungs, can't even fight it, and all of the words out of my mouth without even trying. And I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. Yeah, baby. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. I'm speechless, you're standing there in that dress. Girl, it ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. Oh, I'm speechless, you already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless.
Bow break, let it come down, crash. Let the sun fade out to a dark sky. I can't say I'd even notice it was absent, 'cause I could live by the light in your eyes. Unfold before you what I've strung together, the very first words of a lifelong, a love letter. Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you. I will become yours and you will become mine. I choose you. I choose. There was a time when I would have believed them if they told me you could not come true. Just love's illusion, but then
you, Hannah, to be my wife. And I promise, before God and these witnesses, to be your loving and faithful husband, in plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. Hannah, please repeat after me to Timothy. I, Hannah, take you, Timothy, to be my husband. And I promise, before God and these witnesses, to be your loving and faithful wife. Plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live.
My love to you. I am not scared of the elements. I am underprepared, but I am willing. And even better, I get to be the other half of you. Tell the world that we finally got it all right.
And now, the two of you may kiss. Didn't want to watch. Hey, Sal. Family and friends, I present to you Timothy and Hannah Bean.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling, yeah. So keep
Up next, Bethany, Addie, and Alex. Haley and Riley. Sarah and Josh. Lindsay and Connor. Cole and Kara. And bringing up the tail end is bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. B.
I can't stop the nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say.
I think the first memory I guess I had of Hannah is we were at the county fair. I don't remember what year it was, but Tim was like, hey, I got a girl coming. I'm like, oh really? And it was a cattle show, I think. First time I met her, I'm like, my first impression was, wow, this is the complete opposite of Hannah. I was like, where in the world? I mean, how did these two find each other? But got to know her a little more, and I mean, they just seemed to click. And going over to their house, pretty short drive from my house, so I kind of go over there quite a bit, and just seeing how they are together. And I mean, I'd have to say opposites attract. Tim's kind of calm and quiet, and then you get Hannah, and she's a little more rowdy, just like the preacher said. They kind of attract. And that's the moral of my story is that opposites attract, and they're gonna do good together. And I just like to wish them a happy marriage for the rest of forever. So congrats to you guys.
Most people already know, but Hannah is the life of the party because of her energy, attitude, and her positive vibes that can turn any situation into a great time. She is the definition of a people person. Hannah means the absolute world to me. She is one of my best friends, my sister, one of my mom club friends, and in some ways my second mom. She has been the greatest cheerleader at every peak and the best supporter through the tougher times through our friendship. I got it. Tim met all of us at a country concert, and you could instantly tell they had such a strong connection, and it was very genuine. At the concert, I remember right after she told me, I think he's the one. I said, you know what? Me too. Me too. They balance each other out perfectly in every way. Tim being the laid-back, soft, sweet, and soft-spoken and calm to her crazy. And they are a perfect match. And to add to that, when you look at them, you might think of their height difference first. But let's all be thankful she's only as tall as she is, because she is tiny but mighty, and her attitude and sass way make up for the height difference. I'm not sure Tim knew what he was getting into, dating Hannah and now marrying her. Hannah and all of us girls are basically a package deal. When we hang out at their house, he now knows that he gets a loud, obnoxious group of girls that are over for maybe a long period of time, too long for him, taking over his house, and when Tim walks in, he just smiles, sits back, and lets us talk each other's ears off. He's basically the real MVP. Watching these two become parents was so beautiful. They both love Rosie unconditionally, and I look up to them and ask for parenting advice for Peyton very often. I can't wait to continue to watch Peyton and Rosie grow up together and be besties like their moms. As we both sit together side by side through this roller coaster of life, remember to scream through the peaks, hold hands through the dips, laugh through the loops, and enjoy every twist and turn, for the ride is better because you share it together. Here's to a lifetime of happiness and Hannah making frozen pizzas for the rest of her life because someone is super picky about what they eat. I love you both so much, and I'm so excited to watch your love for one another continue to grow as each day goes by. Cheers to the new couple.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my heart.